Good evening and welcome to another IADC update. In this program, we bring you all the latest developments as it relates to the Argyle International Airport and its construction. This evening, we're going to pick up where we left off last week here at the eastern end of the passenger terminal building, where we pointed out to you an area earmarked for the expansion of the commercial apron. Now, from last week to today, I am standing on a platform, at least part of the platform designed for the extension of the commercial apron. And if you see where I'm standing, of course you can see that all of this area has been paved, and if you look behind me, you will note that the workmen behind there are setting the molds for the concreting of the other areas of this extended part of the commercial apron. Originally, we had completed the commercial apron in its original design, earmarked to park 2 wide-body jets side by side. Now we have given the airport additional parking space where 3 wide-body jets can be parked here side by side. So that's additional space for you, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines will be able to accommodate even more large aircraft coming into the country. Now also, next to this extended part of the commercial apron, we have the continuation of work on the 191 channel, and that work is going really well. From all the way back down to close to the Argyle Ocean, where they are working on that end as well, this channel runs all the way from there, come right up to the back of the terminal building, where it takes water from the parking lot, from the terminal building, and all that runoff water coming down there, it's gonna take into this channel right down to the Argyle Ocean. So the drainage system runs from the parking lot in front there, coming around in front of the passenger terminal building, all the way behind us here, down, straight down into what we call the 191 channel, and the runoff water will be deposited into the ocean. That work is going well. The guys there are working consistently, and very soon we will see them doing the finishing work on this area. Also, as we go further down, we'll show you what's happening in between the 191 and the 220 channels, where the leveling of the area continues, and in some areas they have resumed the asphalting of certain areas of the runway. So don't you move, we have lots more coming up for you, and we're going to take you around as we show it to you. Okay, as we continue to move around the site, we are now standing on the runway, and yes, this is in the 191 channel area. Now, somebody asked me the other day, are we at the level that we need to be on the 191 channel? And I said, yes, we are, and today I can show it to you that we are at the level that we want to be at the 191 channel. We have done the leveling, coming straight across from the southern end, right across back over to where the 220 channel is still being leveled. And basically all that we have to do here in this area of the runway that we had not done any asphalting as yet is ready to put the base material onto this area, do our compaction, and start the asphalting work. While I am telling you about the 191 and this area that we have filled up so nicely, I must also mention that in this area over here at the Petroglyph Hill, we have resumed blasting activity. We have also resumed blasting activity at the Makoni Yami Hill area, and all that in an effort to get the rocks down and removed so that we can concentrate on the fencing on the western end of the runway. So the blasting activities have resumed, and we're asking you who live around the area and persons within the general vicinity to be careful weekdays, Monday to Friday, as we carry the blasting activities between the hours of 1 and 2 p.m. So that is just an update on what we are doing with the blasting, and hopefully very soon, once the drill machines stand up, we will be able to complete the blasting activity and you could resume life as normal. So that is what's going on here. And if you look, you have a clear line of sight straight across to the 220 channel, showing that we are basically on one level. However, in the 220 channel where you see all of that vehicular movement, we are still doing some filling up, and we still have a bit to do. But where the runway is crossing, that's the area that they are concentrating on mainly at this time, because as we told you already, this is the critical area between here in the 191 channel where we left off in the second kilometer, going straight across to the 220 channel. That is a critical area that we need to get done. Once we have this compacted and asphalted, we are looking at a completed runway in preparation for the operation of the Argyle International Airport. So this work is going well, and we are looking forward to when we start the asphalt work on this very same area. Now I've noticed that they have also resumed work on the Alpha taxiway. They are laying base material and they are also doing some asphalting work, so we're going to go across there and show it to you. So come with us, don't you miss anything from this program. Well, we have made a quick stop here at the cargo terminal building. Remember the last time we came to you, we told you that they were doing finishing touches here on the building. We saw the painting outside and we saw some painting on the inside, but couldn't really give you too much information. But today we can, because we have with us the project manager for this construction of the cargo terminal from the Innotech company. They are responsible for constructing the cargo terminal as well as the airside electrical substation. I have with me Mr. Anderson Yard. He's been with me several times when they constructed the aircraft rescue and firefighting station, and this evening he is going to give us a quick update as to where they are with the construction, with the finishing touches, and explain a little bit about what is inside this building, the different areas, etc. So Mr. Yard, good evening again, and thank you for agreeing to speak with me.
Well, good evening to you, Jennifer. Once again, it's nice talking to you, and just let me start with the history of the building. We started on May the 4th of 2015 and we are now in 2016. The job, the contract is a 9-month contract initially, which means we are to be finished by the 4th of February. We are just about there to be done around that time. Right now we are just painting and doing some fixtures, installing some bathroom fixtures, and getting the building ready to a state where we can hand it over to IADC. Yeah, where we are now standing is the export area. So the building is comprised of 3 areas: the export, the offices, and on the other side is the import section of the building. That side, on the air side, is where the cargo will be coming in from, and on this side, which is the west side, is where the loading bay is. So this is the area where the containers will back up, load, and go out to carry out the cargo. Yeah. In the center of the building, we have the offices that will hold the customs personnel and the personnel for the running the duties of the cargo, whether it be FedEx or Amerijet, whoever takes over the building after we leave over to AIDC. So that's basically it.
Okay, what is the size of this building?
This is just over this is 7,000 square feet on the ground floor, and on the first floor occupies another 2,000 square feet. So all about 9, probably 10,000 square feet of building.
Okay, and what is the height in the export and the import
We
area?
are 40 feet up there in height, on the highest point, on both sides, and that section is split in two. There's a ground floor and there's a first floor, both carrying washrooms on the top and the bottom, and offices on the top and the bottom. There's no layout for the offices just yet, because the intention is for the client to come in and do their own fit out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I asked that question because from looking at the photos of the building from outside, some people were getting the impression that it wasn't very high to handle forklifts and all that kind of heavy loading. But from when you come inside, it tells a different story. So that's why I ask about the height, so that persons will not get the wrong impression of the structure that we are standing in here today.
Yes, this building can accommodate a proper commercial size forklift with proper storage, racking system, and still have enough passageway or roadway for the forklift to get in and out of the building when the time is needed. Yeah.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Yard, and I wish you a lot of speed in completing this building. Thank you.
And as I say, it's been good working with the people of St. Vincent again to complete another successful project on the Argyle site. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
All right, from here we're going to go back on the outside and go across to the taxiways where they are doing some work on the Alpha taxiway. So you stay with us. Don't you move. I trust that you have had a really good start to 2016 and you are looking forward to the rest of it with as much excitement as we are looking forward to here at the Argyle International Airport. We are anticipating the opening of the Argyle International Airport in this year 2016, and sooner rather than later, and it is with a lot of excitement. We're like just really eagerly awaiting the start of operations here at the Argyle International Airport. And as we move ahead in our preparation to start, there are things that we have to finish up, and we have been showing you some of them as we went along this evening. We're on our final leg and we are standing here on what we call the Alpha taxiway. Now, we had done the Bravo and the Charlie, and a number of persons were asking what are they going to do on this piece in between the Bravo and the Charlie and the apron area. Are they going to concrete or are they going to asphalt? Well, the evidence is here. You can see for yourself that we are asphalting this area, and everything is on point. We have done a significant amount of it with the asphalting, and in some areas we are putting on that sheen coat on the base material, and further down the road to the further end down there we are putting on base material. So the work here on the Alpha taxiway is ongoing, and hopefully very soon will be completed. So this is where we're going to take our leave for this evening. I trust that you enjoyed our program, that it was informative, and I ask you to continue to support it and to continue to pray that all will be well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Good evening.